Explain yourself. March 3rd. Number 1. March is the season for graduation ceremonies. Please select a favorite song from the songs sung at the graduation ceremony and tell us about the contents of the lyrics. Around this time, various songs are sung at the graduation ceremony, but I like Aoge Bar Totoshi or Look Up and Respect. Hearing that song reminds me of the tense atmosphere of the graduation ceremony. When you look up and respect the teacher's kindness. In the garden of teaching, many years have passed. Thinking about it, the months and the years went by quickly. Now, it's time to say goodbye. Number 2. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, gave a very famous speech at the graduation ceremony at Stanford University in 2005. In the first part of the speech, there was much laughter from the audience. What did he say? It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. At the age of 18, Jobs attended college for 6 months, but hated taking uninteresting compulsory subjects and dropped out because, in his own words, I felt guilty for spending the money my parents had saved their entire life for meaningless education. Number 3. Jobs gave his commencement address when he was 50 years old. In his speech, he says he has been doing something every day for the past 33 years. What is it? If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Number 4. Where do you keep the diploma? I don't really know. It's probably in a box inside the closet. Number 5. Do you ever look back at your graduation album? When do you look back? If not, why don't you look back? I hardly look back. I just looked it over when I got my graduation album. In addition to graduation albums, I rarely look back at photos taken at home. I am a type that does not look back much. Number 6. Would you like to participate if you receive a letter for a reunion? Or would you rather not participate? Why is that so? Previously, I did not participate at all. Now, I do participate at the schedule matches. I think it is because I can afford it now. Number 7. This year, March 20th is Spring Equinox Day and September 22nd is the Autumn Equinox Day. What does Spring Equinox Day mean? A day when the lengths of day and night are almost the same. The sun rises earlier and sets later after the spring equinox. It is also said that the sun rises from due east and set due west. Number 8. Then what is the time of sunrise and sunset on Spring Equinox Day? Location: Tokyo times vary slightly depending on the year. Spring Equinox Day. Sunrise 5:44. Sunset 17:53. Summer Solstice. Sunrise 4:26. Sunset 1900 hours. Autumn Equinox Day. Sunrise 5:29. Sunset 17:38. Winter Solstice. Sunrise 6:47. Sunset 16:32. Number 9. Spring Equinox Day and Autumn Equinox Day are called Equinoctial Week. When is the Equinoctial Week? The Equinoctial Week in spring has a total of 7 days, 3 days before and after the Equinox Day in March, and a total of 7 days for the Equinoctial Week in autumn, 3 days before and after the Equinox Day in September. Number 10. The Japanese word for equinox, higun, comes from Buddhism. What does it mean? As the meaning, it refers to a state of enlightenment that has escaped all desires. Desire is any mental and spiritual effect that disturbs, distracts, annoys, or pollutes the mind and body, which can hinder the realm of enlightenment. In addition, the world where we live, across the three rivers, is called Shigun or this world, and the world of Buddha on the other side is called Higun. Number 11. Many people visit the graves of their ancestors during the equinoctial week. Why does everyone visit the ancestors' graves during the equinox? In Buddhism, the paradise is said to be in the west, so the day when the sun rises directly from east and sets directly west was considered special. This day is thought to be the day when our world, this world, and the world of the deceased, their world, are the closest and thus easier to communicate and share the thoughts.